Archibald on the wheel of her teammate, who is Nia Evans. Two Scottish riders at the front before they realise that this is doing nothing, it's going nowhere. A little bit of a split there, had seen Stenberg behind, and now this looks like Sarah van Dam. This group still has 2 laps to go, but the bell's about to ring for the leader. You can hear it, Sarah van Dam's race to lose now.
It certainly is. She's got the bell. She's on a victory lap now. She'll take maximum points this time around, but the real race is about to get on behind. So
Van Dam there coming around to take the victory. The Canadian with 20 points. And a race win in the scratch here in Apeldoorn. It's Van Dam, and behind the race is on. Archibald looking to make sure she finishes second. She's out, she has the lead, and she'll do the next best thing. Controls her rivals, extends her lead in the Champions League. And she's up there having a great start of the night. It's Van Dam who wins. Second place going to Katie Archibald. Third to Mia Griffin, coming through the centre with 2.5 laps remaining. Bibbick, he's just in traffic, isn't he, trying to move in the centre of the pack right now. This is tense, it's tight. Bibbick's really boxed in now. 2 laps to go. Has to try and find a way out if he can to Vilden. Here is the Belgian up against Hornblow. Bibbick now finding that move out, finding that space on the outside. The Canadian, as the bell rings, trying to make up the places. He's going to have a lot to do, but he might just be about to do it. There goes Dylan Bibbick on the outside, moving from 5th to 4th to 3rd. Out the front though, going for it. It's going to be a fantastic opportunity to take the win, and it is the win. It is the win for the rider with 62 on his back, who's Tobias Aagaard from Denmark. Second place to Dylan Bibbick. Aagaard making his move at just the right time, but Dylan Bibbick playing his cards right after being boxed in and in a tough, tricky position. It's the 2 pre-event favourites who are facing each other off. Archibald had another great night. She's going to be the leader whatever happens in this sprint. She is going to lead it out as well. We know that Stenberg has the acceleration on her day, though. It's Archibald with half a lap to go. Second in the first race tonight. Stenberg, who had a nightmare in the scratch, trying to come around and take the win. She will do. It's victory for Stenberg. It's second for Archibald. But Katie Archibald ends round 2 as the leader of the Champions League, and she does so having extended her lead.
Yeah, she certainly does. So very different night for Katie Archibald. 2 second places, no wins. An excellent win there for Anita Yvonne Stenberg, who is ever so consistent in this event, and slightly in that wrong position, getting caught out. Clearly have the legs to keep going, but he is...
Oh, what a big crash, a huge crash. More than half the peloton down here. And that's a disaster, Joe. There are only 5 riders out of the whole bunch who are still on the track right now.
You rarely see a crash quite that extensive in terms of so many riders down, and the commissaires firing the gun twice there immediately, so stopping the race. We're just seeing some of the onboard footage here. So we'll have a repeat of the top 2 from the scratch race. But look, Dylan Bibbick taking this on early, right at the bottom of the track, not even using the height of the banking here. Hampson just about hanging in there, but looks like he's not going to contest it.
Dylan Bibbick, first win of the night for him, but extending his lead at the top of the Champions League. It's been a really good night for Aagaard, who's started his own real fight for the title. A win in the scratch, second place in his elimination, despite having crashed earlier in the night. Perhaps that win taking its toll, just taking 4 points. This is how the lead looks, and look at that for a lead. Katie Archibald on fire. It's a 29-point advantage after just 2 rounds of this year's Champions League.